drops like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I met you in the summer to my heartbeat sound. We fell in love.
Hello, everybody. It is good to see all of you in our chat, in our live stream here. Welcome to our Team Zoot virtual conference. It has been a year. Last year we did this for the first time. Now it's the second time. And I'm pretty happy that all of you are part of Team Zoot again, that you have stuck with us the last year, or are maybe just a new member who is joining us for our journey on Team Zoot. What you've just seen is just a summary of what has happened last year within Team Zoot. It is about people, it is about meeting each other, it's about enjoying our sports together. This is what is at the core of Team Zoot. We love to train, we love to share, we love to get in touch with others. This is what Team Zoot is, not only in your region, but also globally in your country, in our Europe region, but also within the States. You might have just watched an amazing weekend that took place in Kona in Hawaii. This is just the pinnacle of everything what happens in the triathlon world. There's so much more to it. It's not only long distance, short distance, middle distance. It's about everybody who wants to do just swim, bike, run. It's basically this. It's about swimming, running, and cycling. And it doesn't matter if you do long distance, middle distance, short course, beginner, or long-standing triathlete. It's about getting in touch with others and sharing the passion for our sport. You might have seen this picture here on, let me get to the side a bit. I think you can see it right now. Up. So you might have seen the picture of Team Zoot in Kona, which is always a big gathering for our members. This not only happens within Kona, this happens all over different races across the globe. We come together at the start line, but also before race on the expo shows, help each other out with questions. And I just want to show you what today's squad is all about. So I hope you can see the agenda by now. Let me check that you can see it. Just one moment. 1 second. Here we go. Share screen. Okay, window where we have it. So this is what I would like to cover with you today. It's gonna be, here we go. That's it. This is what I want to show you. So first, we are just listening to me introducing what is gonna come tonight. Then I would like to introduce our team captains. Afterwards, our team partners. Then we will have a big point, which I think is of interest for everybody, our team store. This is where we'll go through what you can do in our team store, what you need to order within the window until October 16th, basically until Sunday. We will answer all questions about what we have already seen on various channels, on Facebook, on Instagram, via email, on calls. And I think this is a good point to raise all questions regarding mandatory packages, differences between the states packages and our offers. Before we get to the fifth point, which is team events. And this is, we will announce already a few events that are going to happen over the next weeks and month, and basically the upcoming season. And before we start with the last point questions, we will insert the raffle prize giveaway. You might have seen the emails and have placed your order within the time window to get your name into the ballot for the Team Zoot raffle. So basically everybody who has ordered early until yesterday midnight is in the pot for getting potentially one of our partner gifts or a gift from Zoot. So without further ado, I would like to start with the introduction of team captains. But one team partner is short on time and needs to leave a bit earlier, which is why I will squeeze in the introduction of our new team partner, Parex, before we dive into the team captain section. So let me change screens 1 second. So here we should see Tom from Parex. Hi, Tom. Can you hear us?
Hey guys, I can hear you pretty good, Manuel. Thanks.
I'm pretty excited about our partnership because I know what you are doing since a long time, because we grew up in the same town and know each other since a long time, and we happened to work with Zoot for some time together in the beginning. But besides working for Zoot back then, you were already active as an entrepreneur and founded your own company. You had a Kickstarter program in 2016 and founded your company called Parex with your co-founder Frido together, and now excel in producing bike racks. So I'm really happy that you are joining us for our Team Zoot Road for the future and are helping us supply custom-made bike racks for our team. Please tell us about your company. What makes your company special?
Yeah, Manuel. At first, thank you very much for having me this evening and squeezing me in. Thank you very much. You see, guys, I'm not in the office right now, and I'm very thankful that that I can get just a few minutes to introduce myself and the company as well. And we are very happy that we are can be part of the Team Zoot. With our products. And as Manuel already told you, I've been working for Zoot or for Tailwind Brands in the past as well, together with Simon, who is right now working for Parex, and he also used to work for the Team Zoot. And so it is an honor for us to be able to produce custom-made bike racks for you guys. Thank you very much for that. As Manuel told me, maybe a few sentences about our company. We are founded in 2016. Can you still hear me good?
Yes, everything's fine. This connection is great.
Okay, perfect, great. Exactly. Founded in 2016. We started with one bike rack, and it was more like a side job beside our studies and our main jobs, and it went bigger and bigger, and then we decided to make it to our own job and the main job, and then in late 2019, beginning of 2020, short before Corona, we decided to make it as our main business. And it was a pretty good timing for us because we just online shopping, and people were really going crazy about e-commerce and everything. So we had some good years right now, and so we have widened out our portfolio of bike racks. So we have now 4 different bike racks in the portfolio, and we decided that 2 of us would fit perfectly for the Team Zoot. And Manuel, maybe you can show the shop for our custom products. So we tried our best to set up the logos of the Team Zoot, and of course your awesome racing as one slogan, which is really amazing.
Right. Let me share my screen, because I think this is what is really interesting about our partnership. I really like your products, and to show the benefit of the products, it is best to show my screen right now. So right now you should be able to see our Team Zoot page, teamzoot.eu, and we are not talking about bike racks for your garage, right? It's more about like if you want to store your bike safely in your living room or in your floor, or just basically somewhere in your flat, right?
Exactly, yeah. So the problems we were facing as we started the business is that I used to live in Cologne, and especially in bigger cities, you are really having problems with bike storage if you have a small flat. And you have maybe no garage or whatever, and you have a pretty expensive bike, a racing bike, as you guys, most of you guys maybe know. So it's really important to keep it safe. And apart from that, most of you guys have really beautiful bikes, and so you can combine one thing with another, store it in your flat that everyone, and of course you can see it, and it stays safe and dry and warm as it should be.
And right now you can see the special made Team Zoot racks that will be on sale. You have two versions, right? Basically.
Yes, we have chosen two versions for a special edition for Team Zoot. So as you can see, we have in the right down corner, we have the D-Rack, two different versions, silver and black body with olive wood, and in the wooden panel there, you can see the Team Zoot logo, which will be, we already have done a prototype of it, engraved it with our laser engraving machine that we have in our workshop. So every part is really custom made, made out of really precious olive wood. And apart from that, the D-Rack, you have the S-Rack, the four other versions you see there. We choose to have birch wood. So we tried several other wood styles, but this was the one that worked best with the slogan Racing as One. So the picture is a little bit small, but you can maybe see on the shelf itself there will be engraved Racing as One, and on the side of the metal body we will have a high quality cutted out sticker for indoor use, which we also already have samples in our workshop, and they're really looking awesome. So the pictures are not photoshopped. Those are the real pictures. Simon already did a great job with this.
And the beauty of this is that everything is made custom in Germany. I've been to your factory and you gave me a factory tour. It's really amazing to see what you set up for producing all these racks, and all the love you put in, and the time and dedication to produce these racks. But I think everybody can just go to our Team Zoot page and enter the partner section and see the pictures themselves, maybe in a higher resolution. But could you tell us how does it work? How would someone get access of your racks?
So as Manuel told you already, that's right. So we are producing everything in Germany. Everything is nearly handmade in our small shop in Germany, and it's really the metal parts are coming really from smaller factories as well, very close to us. So all pretty made in Germany. The ordering will start on the 17th of October and will end on October 31st, so end of October. This will be the period in which you can pre-order the racks, because we are producing on demand. So you order and then we will start to produce. And the shipment will take place from the 7th of November. Depending where you are living. So I guess Europe, and so it usually takes maximum 5 days for shipping time. Depends on where you're living. Another good thing is that we decided to make a €10 discount for you guys on every product. That's the Team Zoot special discount. And of course, your benefit is that you have the limited edition, which is only available for the Team Zoot.
Perfect. Thanks, Tom. We have lots of things on our schedule. I just would say this was a good wrap-up of what you have to offer for our members. Thanks for squeezing us in your time schedule. I would say if anybody has questions, just go to our partner section. There will be a link available after next Sunday for you to visit Pyrex shop, and you can just
Exactly.
always reach out to them.
Exactly. Yeah, this would be my last word as well. So if you guys have any questions, like depending on is my bike fitting on those bike racks or any kind of questions, no problem. Just let us know. We will share our contact details with you, and also on our website or on the Team Zoot partner website, you will have no problems to get in contact with us. And yeah. We are happy to help, and thank you very much, Manuel, and also Marcus. Greetings if you're watching. Yeah, have a great evening, and we are wishing you all the best for the upcoming races. Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay, so I just realized my sound was off, and here we go again. Sorry, guys, for the disruption. I just was talking about our regions page where you can find your team captain. Just go to the teamzoot.eu page, and you can find the map of our team captain's contact details here below. Reach out to them whenever you have a question about what's going on, what's going on about an event. If you have questions about a race, etc., you can find their contact details here. And now I would like to dive into the introduction of team partners. Let me try to introduce Marco Marini from Italy. He hosted the Team Zoot Days in 2020 in May, and let me put Marco on the show. Hello, Marco. I think your mic is also muted as mine was for a bit. Thanks
Yes,
for joining.
but I'm gonna mute mine.
And thanks for all your work you put into Team Zoot, for putting in your free time for organizing Team Zoot Italy, and also taking care of the Team Zoot Days this year. That was an amazing time. And could you tell us about what's going on in Team Zoot Italy, what you've done for the Team Zoot Days? What was Team Zoot Days in Italy like?
I think Team Zoot Days in Italy last year was a great success. I'm not sure if Alberto is also on the line. I'm sure he's watching. But we organized a weekend of training and fun and eating and bike riding around the lakes here in northern Italy. And we had, if I'm not mistaken, about 40 people joining from Italy and from the rest of Europe, which was lovely to have around. And it was our first time organizing that kind of event. We had done Team Zoot Italy days before, and we're definitely looking forward to hosting more of you guys again in the future, and hopefully from next year as well.
Yeah, right. That's maybe a good point to introduce the concept of Team Zoot Days. We do them each year on a European level, pan-EU level, and have also like national team days happening in each region. But we started the first time in Germany, went over to Annecy and wanted to do the next edition 2020 in Italy, in your region, but had to postpone until this year. And we're really happy that it finally took place, because it was an amazing time. Cycling around the lakes in your region was amazing. The foods, as you can imagine. And we are looking to continue this event series next year. And I will talk about more this in the upcoming event section. So thanks, Marco, for joining us. And people from Italy, or if you are from other regions and need an advice for somewhere to spend or to train in Italy, we just had this case within our team captains group. I think you're more than happy to help them out. More than welcome to help them out.
Definitely.
And thanks also to Alberto. Both of them are taking care of the Team Zoot in Italy. Let me check who's online here next. Mike is also in the stream. Hello, Mike. Mike is our team captain from Scandinavia and is taking care of a highly motivated bunch. I mean, everybody in Team Zoot is highly motivated, but it seems really, that there's a lot of things going on, and you are based in Stockholm, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, and have loads of Zooters around you. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good evening. We've the Scandinavian region. It's a big one. We're spread across 4 countries, so we've got Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. So getting the team together is quite a challenge. But yeah, we've got a lot of really good triathletes, a real mix of different levels, everything from beginners to Kona finishers and people ranked them up in the top age groupers in the world. So yeah, it's really nice. And I mean, last year, Stockholm's had some quite strange, well, Sweden and in general has had some quite strange restrictions around COVID. So getting people together in big groups was quite a challenge. But we've got a couple of big races where we got big team together, get-togethers, and it was nice to see everyone in Kalmar, and lots of people met up with Jönköping, and then we have a lot of training sessions as well. We do a lot of like track sessions together, and there's lots of meetups for rides as well. So yeah, it's a good bunch.
We'd like to hear that you are making this sport, which could be like really an individual sport, like a community sport, and also happen to not also race, but also train together, which is, I think, big part of what the Team Zoot can offer. I think you will have more races coming up over the next season where you will have get-togethers in front of the race, and that's something we're going to post through the various channels we have.
Yeah. And we also have next year, we've got the World Championships in 70.3 in Lahti in Finland as well. So in our region. So hopefully we're going to get a lot of people coming over for that. So
most likely, from the experience of the last World Championship editions, 70.3, it's always like an amazing gathering, which brings a lot of people together. So I think this will be a busy event for you.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Mike, for joining us. We keep in touch.
Guys.
Bye. Let me bring Fabienne from Team Zoot South France into the conference, because Fabienne is along with Laurent organizing Team Zoot France, and they have been doing amazing things over the last season. They've been doing a couple of events in Annecy, but also in north of France, brought people together at different races, but also brought people over to the Ironman in Italy. Fabian, thank you so much for organizing the Team Zoot there. Please tell me what it's like to bring the members from France together. It looks, you've been putting out so much content on social media.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, Laurent in the north of France has been doing a few weekends and a meeting on a triathlon as well, on a race. And he organized the meeting in Les Sables d'Olonne, where we had like 35 Team Zoot members. It was really, really amazing. Like we met on the Wednesday, so we could do bike, swim, and run training before the race. So it was amazing. And it was the third year, doing Lake Annecy training camps. And around 20 Zooter every year since 3 years, and should be even more people for 2023. So we're doing again Lake Annecy next year, and the new thing is we will race in the Alpsman at the end of the week for most of the guys coming in Lake Annecy training camp. It will be end of May, early June, for a full week of training. And in 2023, we are doing another meeting in Ironman Vichy, which is late August. And there's already, I think, 25, maybe 30 French zooters that are committed to the Ironman Vichy. So hopefully there'll be more people from all over Europe.
Right, and this is why I'm bringing this up and wanted to have you telling us about what's going on next year, because this is not meant to be just a regional meeting. It's meant to be open for everybody. And I've been there as well, Annecy, in 2021 in the summertime.
Yeah.
And I can only highly encourage everybody to reach out to Fabienne and Laurent. This is an amazing region. This is an amazing bunch of triathletes. It is totally worth considering to step by, incorporate into your holidays. If you have the chance to go there, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, in Annecy, we rent bungalows in camping. So we are basically on the shore of the lake. So we can swim from the camping. And there's awesome bike rides if you like mountain ride, or if you need to learn mountain ride for some triathlon with mountains, with climbs. And the run is amazing as well. In the middle of the week, we organize a run and bike around the lake. So we do 42 Ks around the lake. And sometimes we do more stuff. Like 2 years ago, we did helicopter rides, because I'm a helicopter pilot. So I organized helicopter ride for the guys. The year before, we did the Via Ferrata. It's like team building. We do something else than only just biking, running, and swimming, just for the team building.
And that's really what Team Zoot is also about. It's not always about racing and training. It's also about enjoying time with each other and exchanging what's going on in your life. And this is what you can do also at these activities you just mentioned. And I just want to say it out. You don't need to cycle the hills and mountains around Annecy. You can also cycle your bicycle around the lake, which is, as you said, a 40K loop and a really nice one.
Yeah, this year we did a sunset hike. So we hike in the mountain at sunset. We did a picnic at dinner in front of the sunset and just went back by night. That was fun.
And there
will be even more. Like Laurent is going to organize a lot of weekends in the north of France as well. And what is getting really, really fun is that zooters themselves are starting to organize meetings for bike rides, for weekends, or
this is what I can see from a European perspective. A lot of people are reaching out and are asking me, "Hey, I would like to do this. Can I have like some support, or can we have like access to other zooters around us?" And this is what we really want to help getting set up. We want to have more events, and this is why all new members won't notice this, but all long-standing members or from the last year will notice that we have introduced the section events on our teamzoot.eu page, where we will share all the details. We will incorporate the events you've just mentioned, the one that are already set in stone for next year. And we'll also, on top of this, introduce a WhatsApp admin only group where we can directly share all information about what's going on. We've noticed over the past that newsletters can sometimes get lost in various channels or don't end up where they should be. And to have a better solution in place, we will set up a pure WhatsApp information channel, which is not for back and forth communication, where this is where we want to share exactly the things you've just mentioned, because we don't want anybody to miss an important information like this.
And Lake Annecy is very close to Switzerland. It's very close to North Italy, so everybody's welcome. Of course, Scandinavian are welcome. It's a little far away, but if they want to come on holidays and during the holidays do some biking and running and swimming, it's good. Everybody can come.
Yeah, and this is why we are always hosting the Team Zoot Europe days in different countries. So we tend to switch from region to region to give everybody a fair shot to get by and incorporate into his or her vacation planning or life basically. Thanks Fab. What you're putting up is amazing.
Mahalo.
And We keep in touch. Cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
So let me see who's still here in the chat. One quick session with Timo Zingwein. You were last year on the team captains on the virtual Team Zoot Conference. Timo is a long-standing captain, like most of the captains, and is taking care of Zoot North Germany. I think we've met a long time ago in Kona. You've raced in Kona. You've done many Ironmans. I think your home Ironman turf is Ironman Hamburg.
It is my most favorite race, Challenge Roth, for sure.
That's good that you mentioned this, because we have something amazing coming about. I don't want to say Challenge Roth, but it is connected to this. Why is Challenge Roth your most favorite race, Timo?
Somehow it's the mindset of the organizers and the willingness of the surrounding areas and the authorities and all of the surroundings and the other villages, and everything is supported so much that you can't hardly find on any other race. At least I didn't find it. So please let me know if you can do so. But yeah, that is what Challenge Roth makes so special. And I've started there 5 times now, and I want to come back every year. I did not experience this in any other race.
I can only confirm this, because Challenge Roth is the biggest get-together for us in Team Zoot. We have been attending most of the big expo shows from Challenge and Ironman over the past years, and Challenge Roth has always been the biggest gathering where we bring almost 50 people together, and this is, I think, likely to continue, and this is why we are going to do something special there in early May, but more about this later. What have you planned for next season? Is there anything coming up? You've done so many events over this year. You did a DIY triathlon. You gathered people at different occasions.
Yeah. We did this DIY triathlon. Thank you, Sven, for organizing that and taking care of all this stuff around it. And so it was a nice event. Unfortunately, not as many people were there as initially have told us to be there. But we ended up with about 15 people, of who about 8 or 9 did the triathlon there. But we had a nice barbecue and a nice event and a nice meetup. And the location was quite beautiful and very, very good to have an own organized race there. So we will definitely take this into consideration for next year to set up a bigger event with more Team Zooters there, and the support of the manager of the outdoor pool is a great supporter of what we do and how we do it. And yeah, he said, and even the press was there, so there will be a small article in the local newspapers about what we did. And yeah, that is nice, and that is also showing that what we do and that what Team Zoot stands for is correct and is doing the right thing. We bring people together and we have fun together, no matter on which level of performance you are. One of our captains has said that before. It doesn't matter if you're a rookie, a total beginner, or somewhere in the top 10 of Ironman Hawaii age group finishers. That doesn't matter for us. The most important thing is that we love the sport, that we support the sport, that we love what we do, and that we love the community, and that we like to show that we are one community and representing the brand of Zoot. Let me mention, I'm sorry for not wearing some cool Zoot stuff. I just made it on time to be here from work. So.
No worries, Timo. I'm happy that all of you are spending so much time of your free time for organizing Team Zoot and helping us out, bringing people together. So no worries about this. I know your closet is overflooding with Team Zoot gear. So no regrets about it. And thanks for bringing people together and just helping us for 2023 again.
Yeah, for sure. And me and some others of our team in Northern Germany are traveling to the St. George World Championship 70.3 in about 2 weeks. And I'm happy to see, hopefully, a bunch of you there. I made a Facebook post in the Team Zoot Europe Facebook page. So if you didn't manage to join the WhatsApp group, so feel free. I can share the link with you, or just give me a kick if you can find it, and you get an invitation.
Good
so
point.
that we will come all together there.
Right, good point. And I have a list of all the members who are racing there from us, and I will make sure that everybody who's racing, who is on my radar, will get also the information needed.
Perfect.
Thanks, Simo, for all the effort you put in.
You're welcome.
Happy tapering for 70.3 World Champs.
Yeah, one more week and then.
Okay. Then good luck for the last week of training.
Thank you.
So I would like to go to our second last team captain who's joining us tonight, Leslie, who's living in Belgium.
Hi, Manuel.
Hello, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. Leslie is taking care of the Benelux countries with Sophie, and I'm also grateful for this. And as you might recognize, Leslie is the beautiful man shown on our advertisement for the Team Zoot 2023. So thanks for sharing the picture for this. And yeah, what are you gonna do for 2023 with Team Zoot in Benelux?
Yeah, I think if you look at where we live, I live in Brecht, which is somewhere halfway between Antwerp and Breda, so close to the Netherlands. Sophie lives in Oudenaarde, which is the heart of the Flemish Ardennes, where the Ronde van Vlaanderen and stuff takes place. So we're thinking of organizing quite a few rides, starting this winter with gravel rides more in my region, and then setting up more and more events for joint swimming, Gelderse Meren, which is the area of Breda, and cycling and running in Oudenaarde, in the heart of the Flemish Ardennes. So we're a smaller region, so everybody can quickly come over for a day of training. So that's what we're planning to do.
Yeah, true. It should be easy for people from West Germany, North France to get over and join your bike rides or the swims you mentioned. And as everybody will know, your region is pretty well known for cycling. And it should be, I think, a nice experience to incorporate some of the famous sections that are ridden by the professional cyclists. So thanks for putting this up. And we will put these events also on our Team Zoot events page.
Yes.
Have you
Time trial bikes are not recommended for the Belgian roads, though.
Yeah, right. Not for triathlete bikes, I assume, for time trial bikes.
Exactly.
Have you planned any race for this season anymore, or are you already like in off season?
Yeah, I'm kind of in off season. My last race was Vichy. Next year, I'm planning to do the Streeman in the north of France, early summer, and then go to Kona together with Sophie in October, and then still looking for events to do somewhere in between.
This is quite a race schedule. I think a lot of people will be jealous that you have the chance and the possibility to go to, not only Vichy, but also to Kona. You did Vichy, right? And this year, but to Kona. Good luck on the road to Kona. And it's not your first time, right? We met in Kona some time ago.
Yeah, I think we met in 2017, which was my first time. Then I went back in 2019, and now going for the third.
So maybe you get lucky and are getting a day like they did on Saturday and have less wins for setting up your best time.
Yeah, that would be nice. And I hope to see a lot of the new Zooters there as well, obviously.
It's a long
part
stretch
of the new team.
make
it's
it
going
to Kona,
be easier.
But at some point, maybe. Okay, Leslie, thanks for joining us.
No worries, Manuel. See you soon.
Bye. So I would like to bring up where we are, right? I would like to bring up Timothy, who who is our European captain, who takes care of everything between the regions which is happening and is taking everything to a European level. So whenever there's something happening and he notices this on a regional level, he's taking this to the European level and tries to distribute the information for this. Is putting together spreadsheets for virtual races, for example, and also happens to be the Dutch champion for ultra distance running. So not only triathletes, pure triathletes are more than welcome in our Team Zoot, but also like the specific sports itself are also like a reason to get part of our team. And thanks for joining us tonight, Tim.
Thank you too. That's great.
I hope I said it correctly. You are the reigning Dutch ultra marathon champion.
Yeah, I'm the Dutch champion for the 100K running, to be exact.
If anybody has a question regarding long ultra distance running, you are the guy to ask. I don't want to make up any fears for anybody else who's just about to get into triathlon. This is not the standard. You had a long way to ultra distance running.
It wasn't easy to get where I got, but it's about the process, not so much about being there, but getting there. And I started too at some point. And I remember my first run training, that was 1 minute run, 1 minute walk. And I was pretty tired after, I think, 20 minutes. So it's not about being the best. It's about trying to get where you want to go.
So I think your connection is a bit weak and we only got to hear words like tiring and long way to go.
Is it any better now?
Yeah, let's see. Let's try it one more time. So what's really important to know is if you are living in one of the regions who's represented by a captain, always reach out to Tim. His contact details are also on the Team Zoot region page. And you can just get in touch with him if you're living, for example, in Spain or in Portugal or in Ireland or in other countries. It's everything on the page. Everything is on the page, teamzoot.eu. And he will help coordinating.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, Tim, I'm sorry that the connection is a bit weak, but I think we will move on. And
Perfect.
I would like Vincent is here, our team captain from West Germany. But I think I will bring Vincent in the live stream a bit later when we're talking about the upcoming events, because he has quite some specific knowledge about a particular race in Germany, which is going to be of interest when we are talking about events. So with this, I would like to continue on to, let me see if I can show you the agenda again. No, I can't. So, but next section will be the team partner section. And this is what I think is of a particular interest for our members. The list of members is the list of partners is not yet finalized. We are still in touch with a few companies that are added, that will be added to the list. I'm pretty optimistic that they are added, but I don't want to let our partner, Matt from Professional Sports Recovery, wait even longer. He is also with PSR a long-standing team partner, and we are more than happy to have him as a partner. Let me see if I can bring him on the show. Right. So it's really interesting how we met. Matt, hi. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First, I got in touch with you because I liked your product. I came across PSR and purchased your recovery system. And then afterwards, I figured out it might be worth setting up a partnership with our Team Zoot, because I more or less realized that I can train better and recover better with your training system. So thanks for being ever since a team partner and joining us tonight from PSR.
Yeah, thanks for having me once again. And hello to everyone. Good evening. And yeah, like you said, it was good meeting you. I think that was in 2019, Manuel. I remember, and then you invited us to Team Zoot Days, and I believe that was France in 2019. That was an awesome time for us. We love to speak in person, and in the future as well, if there's any more team events, please be sure to add us to the list. We'll be sure. We would love to show up again. It was a great time for us.
Let's
so,
maybe
go ahead.
so this may be a good showcase, because we really like partners like you who bring like lots of expertise to the table. And in Annecy in France 2019, we had a presentation from you, held by you and Christine, just showing what professional recovery means and how your system works and what is important to know about it. And this is really the key essence of being a team partner, or what we would like to get from a team partner. You show what it takes, you share the knowledge with us, to our members, and they can judge themselves if it's necessary, it doesn't make sense. And just describe us in brief what you have to offer. What is so amazing that I brought you as a team partner on board?
Well, yeah, in regards of performance training, what triathletes do a lot, and I totally, I pretty much hands down bow down to all triathletes, because me being a professional basketball player for 10 years here in Germany, after going to an Ironman event and giving trade shows at the Ironman event and meeting some triathletes, and then seeing live what you guys are doing out there, it's an unbelievable effort. And then finding out that you're squeezing all that performance in between working a full-time job, having a family at home as well. It's an unbelievable effort in life, and a great achievement to actually finish an event. I can't even imagine of finishing an event of a Ironman or a challenge rope, which I've been to. Is an awesome event. But just to focus in on what we do as a company, our company was started in 2018. It was founded by myself and my wife here in Germany. While I was playing, I was using our products here. I was using this recovery device that can basically help you recover faster than if you were just sitting in a cold tub or if you were just laying down on the couch. Our product is made in Germany. It's in the market of compression therapy, and it's a 12-chamber recovery device. If you're familiar, everyone out there, if you're familiar with compression therapy, it's just a garment that fills up with air, and you have a certain amount of chambers. And the goal of this system is to pump up enough air into the garments itself, filling those chambers up with air, and then eventually opening up the veins and allowing the blood to circulate through your veins. And then this creates this rapid recovery effect. Our particular system, we call the V12 Pro. It's made in Germany, like I said before. It's made in Germany. It's medically approved. We had to show studies of an actual human being to the medical government here in Germany to actually get this medical approval. It's a Class 2A device. So our system does exactly what it's supposed to do for the body, and it just takes care of swelling of the muscle groups in the body. So after you perform or after you train during the week, every day, your muscles are going to swell up because you're putting in so much training on those particular muscle groups. And what our system does, like I just explained, in 12 chambers, it gradually builds up chamber by chamber, starting at the feet, and then working its way up chamber by chamber sequentially while keeping those chambers inflated, working its way up all the way past, for example, our recovery pant system. It works all the way past the hips, the lower back, and it fulfills these 12 chambers with air, and then that process starts again at the feet. So you can do this for amount of 30 minutes to an hour. And what it's going to do is basically take care of the swelling in the muscle groups. Like I said, opening up the veins a lot more, and then allowing the blood to circulate through your body. And then afterwards, your session is done, you'll be able to use the restroom and actually pee out all that lactic acid that's in your legs. We have 3 particular products that we will be providing for you, and that's what we're going to help provide and target in your performance area. We're going to support you in your recovery. So every day that you train after work, before work, you can come home, sit on the couch, and recover in a very effective recovery device. We're going to provide a very great discount for you too. You get a Team Zoot discount. Manuel knows the discount price. You'll get a discount code for our website, and then you'll be able to purchase on our website with this discount code, and you'll get a great discount on our products. Now, I'll show you really quick. Starting with the pants system is our best seller. I can put it on, but I won't inflate it, but I'll just show you the difference of how it's different than competitors on the market when we're talking about recovery pants system. It might look weird me standing up right now, but so here's the pants system. It goes all the way up to the hips. So if I was to put the pants system on, then I would put this leg garment in, and then it's a complete pants system here. All the way up. And when I would put that on, I would be here, and this is how I would be laying down for the pants system. What's really great for triathletes too, because you guys are swimmers, is the jacket that we have. We have a 12-chamber jacket. It's the only 12-chamber jacket on the market, and it's a complete 12-chamber jacket.
And it's the same theory behind it as you have for the leg recovery system, right?
Yeah, it's the same theory. 12 chambers, you'll strap it on, and then you'll plug in your cables into the device itself. And once you go on the website, you'll be able to see how the device looks and how it functions, read a little bit more. But this is the jacket itself here. And you'll be able to sit on the couch and recover in this bad boy here. This is really going to take care of the upper body here. It's really going to take care of any type of swelling or soreness you have in your body.
From personal experience, I can tell you that you need to make sure that somebody's in reach that helps you opening the door or something else, do something else for you if you have this upper jacket on. It's a little bit more easy with the pants, but it's still, you need to focus on recovery while being in your products.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You could possibly put this together on your own. Just make sure that you have the device right next to you if you're using the jacket, so you'll be able to press the pause button or something like this when you need to get to the door or you leave your phone across the way. But the device itself is a very simple device, just a small device like this here. And you can control the pressure on this knob. You can set the time over here. You can set the time. And what's really cool about our device is that it's very quiet. It's automatic settings, so everything is automatic. So you'll be able to actually sleep in the system, in the recovery pants system, while you recover in the system. And then it will turn itself off after your timed session. So you actually can get recovery. You can get rapid recovery with our system, plus recovery with sleep as well. So you can kind of double up the effect of that as well.
So I think we will make two things for the future. First, do another webinar and show everybody online what your system is. I think you nailed it, explaining in short. But from my experience, I know you have so much more to say about what's behind it. So we can do it on a webinar, and I will definitely keep you in the loop for our event that is coming up in May, so that we can just bring test products and showcase your system.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for webinars. I forgot to actually mention our two triathletes that are actually using the system on a daily basis. One of them is Laura Phillip. Everyone knows who Laura Phillip is. She uses it around 2 to 3 times daily during her training time. And our recent new triathlete that's using it is Sebastian Kienle. And he's actually converted from using our competitor product to now using our product this season. So we're really happy about that new testimonial we have.
And that's very interesting, because I think most of the athletes here will know what standing Sebastian Kienle has and how dedicated or how passionate and careful he is about choosing his partners, and not to go with other brands like he doesn't care and doesn't like. So
Laura told us that he kept stealing her system during her camp days. So he finally just this season said, yeah, I would like to have a system for sure. I tested your system and I love it. So just a couple references just to refer to it in the triathlete market.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Matt. Thanks for taking the time and introducing your products. We keep in touch, and I will let you know once we set up, have the date finalized for the next events.
Awesome. Looking forward to it, everybody. Enjoy the evening.
Have a good night. Greetings to Christine. Bye, Matt.
Bye-bye.
So these were the two partners that joined us that were scheduled for tonight. I want to show you the other partners that are being on board for 2023. So right now you can see again our webpage. This is just the detail page for PSR. This is what Matt just had to offer and just report about. But there are more partners to the team. And the first company I want to mention is Jetlag. They produce indoor smart trainers, and you can use those trainers for training whenever you want, but especially during the winter time. Most of you will have been introduced to the concept of indoor cycling and training. Autolock is a company that produces really lightweight and secure locks for being on the go and still wanting to store, still to secure your locks at your bike. You can always find the details by clicking on here, explore to, in this case, Autolock. We mentioned Parex, two new partners that have been partners for Team Zoot USA. I also know our partner. It's the Magic 5. And I talked to Nick, with whom I will have a webinar soon in late October. And they produce custom-made swim goggles. And most likely, a lot of people are aware of what they do. But for those who are not aware, they produce 3D scan with your phone from your face and produce custom-made tailored swim goggles. And the beauty about it is that if they don't fit, they keep trying and trying and trying, because they want to use this case to even more increase their algorithms, which calculate the form of the swim goggles. So that's something interesting coming up, and I will definitely recommend you joining the webinar, which is gonna come in late October. Formstream is also a new partner from the States. As you can see, they produce goggles which have a mini display within the goggles, so you can always be aware of what's going on in your swim training, where you are, what you want to do. New partner this season is Smith, also used to be a partner for Team Zoot USA. We will produce a custom tailored branded Team Zoot helmets. We had PSR, and two more partners are Focus Diagnostic. They are based in West Germany, and they do performance diagnostic. So whenever you are in the region or want to get a specific bike setup or like a bike fit or performance diagnostic, they are the partner to ask. And Master of Troy are the training coaches which are a partner since 2007. And they are basically an online training service which you can use to just get a professional training plan for what you do. And the beauty of it is they also helped us during the training camps already, and we had training days in Spain. So they're also a good source if you want to get in touch with professional coaches. And there will be added more to this section of professional coaching, because it happens to be the case that there are so many coaches among us team members, and we will make use of this benefit and this knowledge we have in the team. For example, our team captain from Italy, Alberto, is also a coach himself, and there are many others who would be happy to help you out, and we will help you getting in touch with each other. The last partners that are not on the list, but with whom I'm in touch already are, I can't say this here in the conference, but they aren't yet like on the official list so far. We're talking to Garmin and to Swisside and to a nutrition company, Ministry of Nutrition. They are likely to be added over the next days. We are finalizing the details, and I think this should also be a great value for the team members. And we will announce more details once everything is set in stone. So what questions came up for the team section? Let me see. I had some questions coming in. 1 second. Yeah, that's not regarding the partners. Okay, great. So with having this said, I would like to go on to events. As a section we've mentioned, or a point which we've mentioned already many times. This is added new to the teamzoot.eu page, and you can see right now 3 events listed so far. Smaller ones, bigger ones, ongoing ones, and our so-called Team Zoot Days. For the Team Zoot Day section, I would like to bring Vincent on the stream. He is our team captain, West Germany.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Vincent. Thanks for joining us. And as we can see with your background, you are also really amazed by Challenge Roth. And thanks for being the team captain for West Germany. Thanks for setting up the events. Thanks for helping out with organizing Team Zoot. And yeah, I'm happy that you are on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And I think I'm the team captain now for the region in the 3rd year or so. And yeah, some of you know me from events in our region or from team days. And I joined Team Zoot myself in 2018 and was a big part of my triathlon journey. And yeah, I really love the vibes around it, that no matter at which race in the world you turn up, you always have teammates there. I found this really helpful, and yeah, so that's a great part of the team. And also the little events which happen by members also, like in our region, West Germany, Cloudy, hi Cloudy, is a big part of organizing the Zwift rides. I think there are invitations in the Facebook group, which you will all get a link to when the team is put together. And yeah, so there's a lot happening. And yeah, as some of you know, maybe triathlon is now my full-time occasion. So that's what I'm living on, and I'm aiming to go pro. But maybe don't be scared or anything. I started triathlon in 2015. Was a super unhealthy, overweight teenager. Didn't do any sport at all. So yeah, and I did this transition, and Zoot was a big part of it, and the team was a big part of it. Just all the motivation you get from there, and that's what I also love about the team. What was said before by other captains, that we just have all abilities here and all beginners, and from sprint triathlon to Ironman, and yeah, that's also a really great place to exchange questions. And yeah, I'm looking forward to another season with everyone. Yes.
Yeah, and I can only emphasize everybody to reach out for questions if they have questions about events in our region, in the West Germany region, or in like surrounding areas, because as you've just said, you've been doing triathlon for a very long time, and you have so much knowledge about the different races and what need to be taken into account, when to be at which race or what races are on. So that's always a good source if you happen to race over here in this region.
Yeah, and also, like as Manuel said in the background, you can see my Challenge Roth background here. This has been a big part of my triathlon journey as well. Basically, one of the reasons I also started triathlon because of this race. And so, yeah, because we're just talking about the event and the team days. Yeah, so the plan right now is that our annual team days, which you just heard before, we held in Italy and in France and also in Germany before, we'll come back to Germany, and we'll come back to the greatest place there is for triathlon, in my opinion, on Earth. So sorry, Kona, but yeah, in Roth, the party is just beyond everything, I find. And yeah, so I think we will experience the original bike course there. go on the original run course, see the swim start, and just do a tour around the county of Roth and experience everything, maybe see the finish line there, just to get some extra motivation. And yeah, I think that's basically the best place in Germany and in the world where you could hold our team days. Yes.
I couldn't agree more, and this is why we decided to go to Roth. We will have the Team Zoot days in early May in Hibolstein, which is next to Roth, which will give us all the opportunity to go on the bike course, the official bike course, or on the run, or to the Roth See Lake. And I think most of you will have heard about Roth and the great heritage around it. Everybody's so supportive. I can tell you from my own, as you will be able to tell this as well, Vincent. When reaching out to the necessary parties involved in organizing Team Zoot days, everybody was really supportive. When I told them Zoot is aiming for hosting the Team Zoot days next year in this region, they were like really fired up, sending me ideas, lists, whom to contact, where to go, what to do. And they highly recommended us to host the Team Zoot days along with their Challenge Home event. That's like training days organized by Challenge Roth, and they take place in early May each year and have not yet finalized the dates, which is why we also have not yet finalized the dates. But once, and I've been promised that I get the dates very soon, most likely this year, maybe next week. Once we know these dates, you know the dates for the Team Zoot days, because we will be able to use their facilities they set up for the challenge days, home days, for free. So they will enable us to go on the bike course. They set up nutrition stops, also for not only for the bike course, but also for the run course. They have different pacemakers going around. I think Katrin from Challenge told me they have about 25 pacemakers for each category, for each pace category out there, so that everybody can go on the course. You don't need to do the full distance. You can do shorter loops. You can just do a bit of it. You can do the Lara Hill and just go on the run course after. So it depends on what you want to do, but I think it's a really great idea to combine what we have experienced so far with our Team Zoot in Roth. Like, it's the biggest event for Team Zoot. It's the biggest gathering, and just show everybody why this region is so special. The best opportunity is to do this with the Team Zoot days. Most likely somebody from the Challenge family will come over and will give us a behind-the-scene tour and will show us what's going on behind the race. I mean, it's the biggest race here in Europe. It's interesting to see what they can do in between, what they do in between, and what it takes to put up such a race. We will be aiming for 4 days event from Thursday to Friday, from Thursday to Sunday, and more is being shared as soon as possible once we have the final dates. And to get back to this page here, this is what we have already shared, Team Zoot Days 2023. It's going to be in May 2023, and everything else is announced here. So keep an eye on this section. 2 other events that are already set in stone for the future, for the next month. And this month is the Team Zoot Biermal Challenge. It's a fun race. We did it last year for the first time. It started in London. And we are taking this now to the European level and want to get everybody involved. It takes place on the 22nd of October. It's a Saturday, and it's a fun event. Everybody can just do it according to the rules here. You can do 4 laps and have to chuck 1 cup each round. I think the rules are pretty clear. You cannot puke. You will be disqualified. You don't need to drink alcohol. You can do alcohol-free. There's no force to just drink alcohol. You can just be flexible on this. And you will be asking yourself, when? Reach out to your teammates, to your captain. Have a look at the page and find your captain. And after this Sunday, on next Monday, we will invite everybody to join our global European or European admin-only WhatsApp group. I think this is really crucial to understand, that we are setting up this WhatsApp group to get a direct communication channel to you, to share this information with you. and it's a group where only admins can post informations, not everybody. So it's not a spam channel. It's not meant to be a spam channel. So this is why it's admin only. And this invitation for this group is going out next Monday, because by next Monday we know who is going to be in the team, and we want to have Zooters inside this group. And yeah, keep an eye out for the invitation, which is coming via email. But I think all the groups which are established by now will share the link as well. And afterwards, we will set up dedicated WhatsApp groups for each region. Most of them have already WhatsApp groups, but for example, Team Zoot United Kingdom has not yet set up a WhatsApp group. This will be done by next Monday, and you will then be able to communicate within these smaller regions, those races like this one. The third event which is coming up is the 5K Virtual Series. It's basically an event which takes place over these 5 dates, and you just record your 5K time, send it in. We distribute points for each place for different categories, and you are likely, if you win, you can, if you get the most points over this series, you can win prizes that we are giving out from Zoot. But more about this
I can really emphasize that in bigger regions, if you're a local group and you're, for example, from the Frankfurt region, and you want to set up something and do the beer mile run at the local stadium, please do so. Take some pictures, send them through, because yeah, for the bigger regions, it's sometimes tricky to get events going, because yeah, it's sometimes a long drive. And yeah, just feel free to gather also around. I think in the last years we had a map where the Team Zoot members are, so you can find out if you might not know others already, and you see all their 5 other people in my close vicinity where I live just have a meeting there. So I mean, lots of us get to know each other in the big team days then, but of course not everyone can join. But yeah, please also have gatherings without the permission of us, because you don't need to. That's what the team is also about. Just see each other, have fun, and yeah, there also these funny 5K events, or yeah, the beer mile, as Manuel all explained. And it's all about bringing the fun, because yeah, it's not about getting the next best time at your next triathlon, but also about enjoying just the triathlon vibes, where we, I think, all started the sport at some point.
Yeah, right. And we will use the different communication channels we have to distribute the information among all of you. So keep an eye open for this. Thanks for explaining it, Vincent. I would say, with having this said about events, we will just continue to one of the biggest point for today, the most important point. Thanks, Vincent. I will just put you offline right now.
See you guys.
And I would like to talk about the Team Zoot store. Tim had been gathering feedback so far. Sorry, Tim, for putting you directly on the spot.
Yeah.
We have been open for your feedback and have been listening. So I think it's time to explain a few things about the setup that we have. And let me put up my notes. So here we are. So basically how it works, we want to be recognized on the race course as a team. This is done by the same Team Zoot design, by the same design, so that everybody can recognize this person belongs to the Team Zoot. This is why it's mandatory to buy a Team Zoot package. I know, we understand that you have old long-standing members have Zoot race suits already in their trunk, in their wardrobe, but with new members joining, we need to have a new Team Zoot design, which is why one of the 3 packages is mandatory we put up on sale. They are different from what members in the States can buy, and they are different for a reason. It's not that we just made it up by just pure chance or without any thinking behind it. It was a big discussion over the summer at our company. We've been struggling big times with the recent changes in price levels, and especially in the exchange rate between euros and US dollars. you might have been aware that the euro is getting really weak versus the US dollar, which puts us really at risk, and which is why we cannot do everything in the same way as our colleagues are doing it. As much as we would love to do it, there's basically no way for us. We need to keep Team Zoot running, or the Zoot business, the Zoot behind it. And this is why we cannot keep up with everything what the States are doing. Having this said, I want to answer questions about the Team Zoot bag, because this is a particularly good item. It's an item produced in Far East, and as you can imagine, the bag is relatively bulky and is relatively high in transportation costs. So it's difficult for us to offer a price at such a good discount for the Team Zoot members that it makes sense for us to get it in, because these bags will be sold to us in US dollars. And this is why we decided to not offer this bag for you, but instead still keep our canvas dry bags, canvas duffel bags in stock for you. So these have been shipped a long time ago. They're sitting in our warehouse. We still have them, and your discount applies to them as well. So if you are looking really for the Team Zoot bag, I would recommend checking out the canvas bags that we still have in our shop. And
thanks for this answer. There were some more questions though. You've explained the price difference. I think a big part is the US dollar. I think another part is that also the costs in Europe generally has come up for everything. Is that correct?
Yes, that's basically the case. And this is why we are really looking into changing our system for the next years. Once you have a ratio that you like, because I just saw somebody saying he has 6 different suits and you can only wear one ratio during a race. I mean, you can change it in transition, but this doesn't make sense, to be fair. So this is something which is really like on our radar, and we are looking into establishing a solution for the next years to come, that there is no need to purchase a race suit over and over again. This needs to be coordinated with our colleagues in the States, and is something which is really aware to us. If you have questions regarding the team store, please keep the questions coming in. I see a few of them coming in right now. Let me try to show this one. Does all the kit we've ordered arrive at the same time? Yes, it does. So everything you order until Sunday is delivered in March. It comes with all the accessories, with all the different items you've ordered by then. I had another question. I had a note written down. So somebody asked if there are going to be Team Zoot socks. Martin asked this. And yes, there are going to be Team Zoot socks. They can be added later to your order, to your existing order. But they are not yet finalized and will be added later, and we will keep you posted about it via WhatsApp and the newsletter. Right. Somebody asked something about the WhatsApp group, about the Facebook group. The Facebook group is managed by us, the team captains, me from Team Zoot headquarter, and we approve members for the Facebook group. And we will do this in particular after this Sunday, after we know who's going to be part of our team. So somebody just asked in German which is the main channel for communication. It's gonna be the WhatsApp group, admin only group. So somebody asked what's the main communication channel for Team Zoot, and it's gonna be the WhatsApp group, which is used for sharing most of the information.
So another question I've seen is about shipping costs. They've gone up quite a lot, and people think it is not the actual cost. What's up with this?
Right. Thanks. I forgot this question. I had written it down, but forgot it. Basically, we decided to put them aside and to charge shipping costs separately and not to incorporate them into our product costs. So we are not just averaging the shipping cost for everybody, but rather let everybody pay for what it's actually costs. So people living close to our happen to live close to our warehouse get better rates, and people that live far away are getting not that good rates, to be honest. But we always keep in touch with our shipping companies or carriers and try to negotiate better prices, and or let's say, to be honest, not to get higher prices, because this is what they are facing us with. As other companies, they are also trying to increase the prices for us. We know it's a big topic, and we think it's fair if we just charge whatever is the cost for shipping. Let me maybe show the team store. So most of you have ordered, I know, because we're going to do the raffle very soon. The team store is divided into team in men's and women's section, and you can get all the package, the accessories, and the different categories here. If you are unsure about your size, check the fit guide in the bottom, at the bottom of the page. Men's apparel sizing, women apparel sizing. And I recommend to go after this table. Use this table here to identify your size. If you're in between two sizes, go to the lower page and use this as additional information. But I recommend you to go after this size chart. And you would, a question that I have been reading a lot is, what's the size, the right size for me when I want to purchase the new Podium 1 race suit? It's easy to say, just stick to the size guide here. So it's the same applies for the new P1 race suit. That's also a good question. Hi, Piotr. He asked, what if I order too big or too small a tri-suit? Can I change it? Yes, you can change it. It's the first order window we open up for the Team Zoot Gear 2023. You don't have to keep a race suit or an item which is not fitting you. We allow for exchanges in the first order window. The second order window, which will be opened in April, will be different because you should know by then the sizes. But basically, you can exchange your size if you think it doesn't fit per your first per what you've sought in the first place. We don't want to have you order two sizes for the same item, so we add additional sizes, additional quantities to make space for exchange orders. Tim, please jump in if I am not explaining myself correctly. So
for me, it's clear. But if there's any questions, I'm pretty sure they'll pop up.
Yeah, right. Mark asked, why do we have to order package and not just a suit as previous years? The difference is not that big. We just added the t-shirt because we think a shirt is what everybody needs. And it's the bottle, which is for free. That's a free item we put on top of each order. So the difference between the package and just the race suit is the T. And that shouldn't be a decisive issue. So that's also like the reason why we didn't follow the guideline, what the colleagues did in the States. You still need to purchase one of the three items and make up your mind between these options you have. Did I understand that we can add products to the order at a later stage? No. After October 16th, we will send everything to production and everything will be finalized until October 16th. But there's going to be a second order window in most likely April with delivery late May, early June. Most likely. It's not yet set in stone or decided. But this is possible to add orders later on. Somebody asked, ask for a password for the store. Thanks, Andre, for mentioning this question. We will share the password for the team partners after Sunday as well. We want to make sure that only team members who are part of Team Zoot are getting the code. So this is why we will be waiting until Monday to share the code for the partner section. The team gear section is still without password. Yeah, socks can be added later. That's right. Good point. But it's only the socks. So we will have enough stock of the socks so that you can always add socks later. But it's just the socks, and we will keep you posted about it.
I think it's good to mention that the orders you make, there are they'll be custom made for you. So the orders that are in until October 16th are the orders that will be produced. And after that, there will be, in a second window, a new orders and new possibility for us to produce something for you. And the socks can be seen separate. I think that's the best way to explain it. What you think, Matt?
Right.
So after this, it's not possible to add anything to your order other than where you have in the second window make an order.
Yeah, right. This is also a question that often crossed our radar. What about sleeveless options? If you want a sleeveless option, please reach out to me. Send me an email to manuel.sinner@zootspots.com.de. I'm just typing in the email address into our comment section, and I will get back to you. Alessandro was asking about lifestyle clothes. They're going to be cotton shirts, but this is not yet finalized. Caps can be ordered. We have accessories already available in the store. But if there's going to happen something regarding t-shirts or hoodies, we will keep you posted about it. Zoot Sports, nice. Right. Antonio, thanks for mentioning this. I just got a comment regarding my email address. It's, why can't I show this here? Okay. And you can still hear me, right? I can't deactivate a comment here. Sorry, I think my connection broke for a second, but I'm back again. All right. If there are any other questions that come to your mind later, or you watching the video later, just send us an email. We will be answering right away, and yeah, try to find the best solution whenever possible. Because then I would say we get to a really important point about this virtual conference. It's the first time we are organizing a raffle, and everybody who entered his or her order until yesterday is likely to win a prize. And before we get to this, Tim, I think I will just disconnect the presentation now with you.
Ciao.
Bye, Tim. So now I would like to get to the prize raffle. But this is a really special point, especially for me myself. When I talked about Team Zoot, it's not about sports in all cases. It's also about meeting people, getting in touch with different athletes or with friends, making friendships. And this is what I did in Team Italy camp this year in April 2022. And I just met the love of my life, to be honest. And this is why I'm not now in Germany at the headquarters or at my home in Germany. I am in London. I am now living half time with my girlfriend in London. She happens to be a Team Zoot member. We met at the Team Zoot training days. And now she's also being part of the conference because she's going to pick the numbers for the raffle. So what brought luck to me might bring luck to you. So let me introduce Inga. Please come by and say hello.
Hi, Team Zooters.
She have a wedding in the other room patiently, and now it's her spot and her chance to pick maybe you for the team raffle. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous, but
come on.
so what we did so far is we put all orders in a row and numbered each order with a number, and this is the app we use to pick your number. So we tested it multiple times. There are always coming up random numbers, so the system is working. So Inga, would you please? Oh no, I should announce the first prize we are going to give away. We are the first 5 winners are getting the Team Zoot Reckon Cycle Kits. So please pick the first number.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna click on generate numbers
And show the number to the...
And the first winner is the number 316. I don't know if you guys can see it.
316.
But that doesn't tell you much. So the 316 is...
Sebastian Malgras. Happy birthday. Congratulations to winning the Team Zoot Reckon Cycle Kit. I'm just writing down a note. We'll read out later to you. Congrats. Cycle Kit. Next number, please.
So our next winner is a number 401.
Who's 401? Eva Grohe, congratulations to you. You won also a cycle kit.
Right, do we need another number?
Yes, please, another one.
Right, next number is 106.
106.
Oh, is this one?
Marlene Jansen, congratulations. You won also a Reckon cycle kit.
Right.
Next number, please.
Our next winner is 241. So it's 241.
241 is Sebastian Stark. Congratulations. So one more cycle kit up for grab.
The next number is 73.
73 is Alina Binnick. Congrats. You won the last Reckon cycle kit. So these were the Zoot Reckon cycle kits. Next prize is the Zoot wetsuit. So we're a bit short on wetsuits and are waiting for the next delivery. So you might get your desired wetsuit a bit later, or you have luck again and find the right size right away. So please pick the next number for the Zoot wetsuit.
So the Zoot wetsuit is going to a number 324.
324 is Elmer Huare. Congratulations to you. And I'm just will now post the names here in the chat, which is maybe a bit easier. You won the wetsuit. Congratulations. So the next prize up is the Otolog. It's the first partner product we are giving away, and it's the Hexband 76 centimeters. And who's the lucky person to win the Otolog?
So the lucky number is 430. And that is
Cassandra Grossian. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing something wrong, but this is why I'm posting the name here. Congratulations to you. You won the Otolog. Next prize is the bike rack. Parax is gifting us a bike rack, a Zoot custom-made bike rack, as you have seen it in the beginning. And Inga, please let us know who's going to get the bike rack.
So next winner is number 385. There we go.
385. And this is Sascha Seidel. You won the bike rack. Bike rack. Okay. Next prize up for grab is the Jet Black Vault Indoor Smart Trainer. Our partner Jet Black is gifting us one of its indoor trainer. And who's getting this one?
The number is 360.
360 is Markus Exenberger. I think I saw you in the chat somewhere here. So Markus, I'm going to send the password for the store later. I saw your comment here. You now got the Jet Black Vault Indoor Trainer, and I think you don't need to access the Jet Black partner section for some time again. So congrats to you for winning the Jet Black Vault. And the last prize is gifted by PSR, and they are giving the V3 Pro Lex system. And please tell us the last lucky number. Who is going to get?
So that's actually a very lucky number, 77.
77. Last prize goes to April Edwards. Congratulations for winning the 3 system. So let me post the name here. So these are all the prizes we had to give away. Congratulations to all happy winners. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for spending the time tonight with us. We will dial these virtual conferences in more frequently over the next weeks, a month, because I think there's lots of information to share. We really want to make sure that everybody's getting information we want to share with you, and especially want you to get to the events. This is really the key of Team Zoot. I mean, the prizes are nice, don't get me wrong, but it's about the sport we love to do and to do it together. So thank you so much for joining. Am I missing any comments? I think this should be it. So have a good evening, everybody. Enjoy your night. We talk soon again. And thanks, Inga, for picking the numbers.
No worries at all. Bye for now.
Bye.